Hi, my name is Brandy J. Savoy, and I am the founder of Lit Vessels Christian Candle Company. And I wanted to tell you about how God orchestrated my first consignment relationship. Matter of fact, He orchestrated all of them, but I want to tell you about the first one. All right, so at the time I was still teaching, and I was on a 3-day fast. Before I got on this fast, God had asked me, "What are you willing to do?" That question shook me. It was such a loving conviction. It was some things that God had been trying to do, but I was holding my own self back. And so take the fast, and as a result, I ate at a certain place. I was teaching and I took my lunch break. We had like a long lunch break because it was PD. And because I was fasting, I wound up going to Joe's barbecue. After the meal, God put it on my mind to tip in cash. And when I tipped in cash, I tipped my waitress and I caught eyes with another waitress. I was like, "Hey, you know, what's a good coffee shop on this side of town?" And she was like, "Oh girl, you gotta go to Gaby's. You gotta go to Gaby's." I was like, okay. So long story short, I go to Gaby's. When I tell you, when I walked into Gaby's, I felt the Spirit of God. I felt the Spirit of God, like Jesus. I was like, "Lord, you up in here." And this was before I actually took a look around. Then when I looked around, I noticed two things. I was like, this coffee shop reminds me of Lit Vessels with the black, the white, the gold, the lights. I'm like, man, this feels like Lit Vessels. And then I looked around, I said, oh my gosh, there's a Christian coffee shop. There's scriptures everywhere. They were passing out free Bibles. It was like a table with free Bibles, prayer box. I'm like, oh my gosh, just was talking, and telling the people there, like, man, this is a nice place. All of a sudden, and I was about to edit a video, and I heard the Spirit of the Lord say, "It's time for you to prepare your pitch. Get your pitch ready." And I was like, I got a pitch right now? I was like, I'm about to edit this video. All of a sudden, a lady comes up to me and hands me the coffee that I ordered. It was excellent, by the way. I got the iced caramel macchiato. And all of a sudden, I just asked, "Are you Gaby?" I didn't know this lady was Gaby. She was Gaby, okay? Hey, Gaby, if you're watching. All right, so long story short, I give her my pitch. And she said, oh my goodness. She said, "I've been wanting a candle vendor." Immediately, I just felt like I was on top of the world. Literally. So we agreed to meet the following Tuesday, and boom, I was in her shop, and I've been there ever since. And I just encourage you, if you are hesitant to do what God called you to do, just ask him what's the first step. And just being obedient to that thought that you know you should obey. That thought may be God talking to you. So anyway, that's my story time for today for Lit Vessels. If you want more of these videos, please comment down below. If you want to share about a time that God ordered your steps, please drop that story down below and encourage others. All right, this is Brandy with Lit Vessels, and I will see you next time. That's it right there, baby.